just comes from different sources. So I'm more selective on whose validation I want.
So how much external validation do you need in order to overcome this belief to go all in and do it in half the time?
Yeah. No, I think I need to be able to validate myself. And that's fundamentally, I think Epictetus said this. He said, like, if you need someone else's, he has this quote, it's so good, but it's basically like, you need to be able to give, you don't need to swear to somebody else. You should be able to swear to yourself and bear witness to yourself, because your word should be good enough.
So you need to eliminate external validation from you feeling good enough.
Probably, yeah. It's probably that. Like, obviously, it's good to have feedback in life. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I think that's why it's also difficult for some in general, because it's not eliminate or have more of. It's to what degree and from whom and about what. And so then it gets a little bit more complex. But even using those different lenses, I think it's good to unpack it for anyone who's listening, which is like, okay, Layla said this, so this is not mine. But most times when we're afraid of something, it's not actually like this amorphous crowd that we're afraid of. It's like one or two people's opinion. Like it's your dad or it's your whatever it is, right? And you're worried about what they're going to think. And they're not even thinking about you, but you think they're thinking about it. They're thinking about their dad, right? It's not thinking about it, whatever it is, right? And so she restated this earlier on in like when we were together 5 years ago. She was like, and she like made me name the person. It wasn't my dad, it was somebody else for this particular thing. She was like, are you going to let this guy stop us from getting what we want?
Wow.
And it was like, when I saw it, it was just like looking in front of me. I was like, she's like, what if this guy hates you and thinks you're terrible? Is that a worthy enough reason to still keep going? And I was like, yeah. She's like, then let's go. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so she was very good with that.
What do you need to say to yourself every day to believe you're good enough? If you could say one thing to you that no one else needed to hear, but you needed to hear it from you, what would that be?